So when you go to the website, there's a few different ways that you need to download and sort of install the software. So if you click on download, it'll present you with the different options that you have. And it's kind of confusing when you first get here. So let me show you how that works. So here we have the actual software that you would install on your computer. It's asking me to do it on a Mac because I happen to be on a Mac right now, but I've used Windows platforms extensively, and it works great on both. And in addition to that, you can switch back and forth. So you can be like on Windows at work and then on Mac at home, and I have had no problems going back and forth between those two platforms. So what you would do is download the installer and go ahead and install it on your computer. And that would let you have the actual software that you can see here. So that's what the sort of interface looks like, and we'll do a tour of that in just a second. But it gives you an actual piece of software that installs on your computer. Now the connector is a browser plugin that allows you to save articles and websites and whatever you want really from the web, anything you find in the browser, to your Zotero library. And it's really built to work best with Firefox. I think because Firefox is also an open source platform and Zotero is open source, which means that they're both free and the code is openly created. However, you can use it with other browsers, Safari and Chrome. And I've used it pretty extensively with Chrome as well. I haven't used it too much with Safari. I do just use Firefox myself anyways, so it works great. So when you install the connector, you will see it as a little icon up here. And depending on the type of page that you're on, this icon will change. So if I wanted to, I could save this web page, this Zotero's download web page, to my Zotero library right now, just by clicking on that button. So that is how you install the software. You want to get both of these things it's really best, you don't have to, but you want to get both of them installed. Another thing that I would mention that comes with the Zotero software, besides the actual bootable software, is a plugin that goes into Word. And so we'll talk about that in a little bit, but it also installs that plugin so you can make citations directly in Microsoft Word. In the same way, the Zotero connector installs that same sort of plugin that can be used in Google Docs. So if you use Google Docs or Word, you can actually create the citations as you go. And that's one of the more powerful features of the software. And we'll talk about that in a little bit.